Hello, I am the worst Paro ever, aka Figgity Figgity Fox, and the DM for Roll with Luck. Sit back, relax, and enjoy tonight's session.
Let's do it.
Alright, so
Almost died.
you all managed to take a long rest after getting attacked by a shade in the middle of the night. Some other things happened as well with Marlin, but that's still up in the air. You guys also decided to flee from the town after what happened instead of sticking around, so you are currently a couple hours outside of town. It is morning, clear skies, sun is shining. You guys are free to continue on if you wish. I will say though, those of you who have rations, remember to eat and drink. And those of you that don't, I need to know. If you choose not to eat and drink throughout the day, I need to know about that. So does anyone wish to do anything after you guys have all woken up at breakfast before you start continuing your journey?
Arthur's definitely gonna eat some rations, take a few sips of his water skin.
Alright, doesn't sound like anyone else has anything that they wish to do.
No, not that I can think of.
I've missed, a couple of weeks, so.
That's alright. I also fixed the HP on your character because you had 17 HP, which made no sense for level 4.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably didn't do it. I probably forgot to.
It's alright. I took care of it. So you're at 30 right now. I put you in the middle of what could be the lowest and what was the highest, so I just tossed you in the middle there.
That works. Thanks.
Alright. Yeah, no problem. So as the day goes on then, I assume you're all continuing your journey. So this will be day 1. I would like you all to roll me a flat d20.
I don't wanna.
Well, you don't have to, but...
I got a 9.
20, a 9, 7...
Lucky number 13.
13, 16. Alright, well...
Lucky number 7.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark down that 20 because that will become important later. So, about midway through the day, the skies do start to become cloudy. It is at this point, as you're traveling along the road, you notice someone just up ahead, sitting off to the side. I figure since you guys are traveling, it'd be very easy to introduce this character, so... Brendan, if you would like, you can introduce what they see as they start to approach.
You guys would... Oh, first of all, hey guys. Nice to hang out with you guys.
Hey.
You guys would see a Harrigan leaning against a tree. He's got black fur, white accents across his body. He's probably in all black leather right now and strumming along on a lute. You would see that he's got a few piercings and if you look close enough, you might see a tattoo on his arm.
Hey, guys, who's this guy up here?
I am unaware of these types of individuals.
Arthur, what about you? Do you know who this guy is?
Why the hell would I know who he is?
I don't know. I mean, you look like the weird type, so you figured, you probably know another one of your kind.
I am an elf. Thank you.
Exactly, weird.
Well, if you're so curious, why don't you go find out yourself? I will push Marlin forward.
Yeah. I nominate Ariana.
Fine, it's always great to make a new friend.
You look like the friendly type anyways.
Nice of you to think that. Anyway, I walk up to our new acquaintance. Well, we're not really acquainted yet. That's what I'm working on now. Hi there. Name's Ariana Shade.
Ah, hello. I am Basim. I see you were lured by my music.
It's more like you are by the side of the road we are traveling on. And we just happened to pass you.
Ah, so you say. The cords of fate have led you to me. What is it y'all are doing out here?
Getting away from Dawnport. You may not want to go there anytime soon.
Dawnport. I haven't been there in some time, but I did not plan on going back. I may owe somebody some money. I don't know.
Well, we're heading to Telgrad. Is that how you say it?
I believe so. Let me pull up the map here because I don't know the names off the top of my head. Telgrad, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're heading to Telgrad to find out some information. Arthur will look at him very slyly, as in he does not trust him to reveal any more than that.
Ah, information, you say. You found the right man. You could say I'm a connoisseur of knowledge. Maybe I could be of assistance. Maybe you can enjoy some nice music on the way.
Well, we'll see one way or another. See how useful you can be.
I rub the back of Arian's neck. What do you think, my friend? One more? You see it, just his serpent tongue, like a snake-like tongue, just lick out and he just kind of looks at Boston and just kind of lets out a low growl and hiss. It sounds like a growl hiss.
I couldn't remember. Is your familiar a he or she?
Arian is a you know what, we'll make it a she.
Alright. So you can feel she's a little weary, but not opposed to the idea. She defers to you.
She seems to think it's okay. What about the rest of you?
As long as he can pull his weight, I have no problem with this.
More the merrier,
Yeah.
I say.
I mean, I guess.
Fireworks is also really welcome.
Ah, we are all in agreement. Welcome to our merry band of travelers.
Ah, good to have you as friends, not foes. I've had my fair run-in.
I've had my own enemies, shall we say. Shall we get on our way, eh? I'll look at everyone.
And as you look at everyone, there is a rumble as you see a flash go through the sky. Looks like it's gonna start raining soon.
Yeah.
Real quick, DM, I just noticed something with my character sheet.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I ignore my disadvantage on my strength checks and dex checks?
And why do you have
It says I'm
disadvantage?
not. Well, I'm wearing. I've got the Pride Silk outfit, which is classified as light armor, and I am proficient in light armor,
Mhm.
but it's registering me as not proficient.
Then yeah,
For some-
you can ignore that. As long as you're proficient in
Okay.
it, then yeah, I don't
Yeah,
understand why that is. But
Yeah,
yeah, you
'cause
can
Warlock-
you can ignore that.
yeah. Warlocks are proficient in light armor, so I'm not entirely sure why it's like, oh, you don't.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. So you all decide to continue on. It is a little past noon at this point. I would like everyone to give me... You know what? Let's go with one more flat D20 roll for the second half of this journey as rain begins to pour down. And you are all starting to get drenched.
Yeah, that is a 2.
Okay.
Rolled 11 for me.
19 for me.
3.
Good old 15.
Yeah, for some reason I don't see the 2. I don't know why. I see a 3.
In roll 2.
So I'm rolling on roll 20. Yeah.
Oh, okay. 2. Got it. Alright. So, as you all continue on, day progresses. It's starting to get a little later. Light is starting to dim. For those of you with dark vision, not really a problem, but you can tell it's probably, with this storm going on, it's probably nearing around 5 p.m. or so. The crackle of thunder and lightning continue throughout the evening. So for any of those of you who would like, you can give me a perception check as the field gives way to a forest and you guys start traveling through fairly thick canopy, which does give you some cover from the rain.
That is a 19.
11 for Pax.
Yeah, 12.
9 for me.
And 24 for Boston.
Alright. So, Arthur and Bess, you both notice that there is some rustling in the canopy above. And whatever it is, you didn't quite see it, but it doesn't seem to be small.
Huh. Excuse me. I'll just look at the canopy, just like, there's something over there. It doesn't look like it's, shall we say, a rabbit.
I don't think any of my cousins would be up there.
Both Aryan and I look up, see if we can see what he's pointing out.
Currently, the canopy is still. They were able to catch it due to their high perception, but it doesn't persist. But you get the feeling that something might be up in the canopy.
Arlen will be kind of off to the side by himself.
You're off to the side by yourself.
Not kind of away from them. I sent you a message that'll make a little more sense.
Okay.
Rihanna's going to say a quick prayer and give herself a vigilant blessing.
Okay. I look up out there, look at everyone else. Maybe we should ignore it and continue on.
Yes, but we should keep our eyes and ears open. We are not alone in these woods.
Of course not. You're never alone in these woods. You're never alone in a town. You're never alone in a tavern. It's the same thing everywhere. They'll see you before you see them. It's the way of the world.
So, do you guys press on, or... I mean, I know that you guys are probably keeping an eye out.
Oh yeah.
As you
Oh
press
yeah.
on.
I'd say we're pressing on, but we're keeping an eye out on that canopy until we pass it, and then keeping an eye out for anything nearby.
Alright. So, since everyone is keeping an eye out, I will give you advantage on this. Let's see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 of you, so let's roll a d6 twice and we'll just go down the list. Number 2. Alright, so it will be Arthur and Bassin. Both of you, please make me dexterity saving throws, and I will allow you to do so at advantage.
Okay. Saving throws? Okay.
Yes.
That's an 18.
23.
18, 23. Alright. So
Rolled a
let's
10 and an
see.
8.
Alright, so first one misses. Second one misses. Third one misses. Fourth one, 18 just barely meets. So, Arthur, as you're watching the canopy, you see 2 large ape-like creatures with incredibly long snake-like arms leap out and take 2 swings at both you and Bassin. The one attacking Bassin seems to whiff pretty well, and you dodge out of the way of the first swing with ease as it rolled a fucking 7. But the second one, unfortunately, does manage to hit you. I need a strength saving throw from you as you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
15.
15. You are able to quickly rip yourself out of its grasp as the arm tries to wrap around you and grapple you. And at this point, I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
19.
Alright, so who got the 19?
I
To
did,
be passed.
but I'm
Pax.
still not the best.
Come on, again.
I got a 20.
Boston with 21.
17.
Alright. Getting everyone's initiative counter set up here. I actually have a way to track initiative this time instead of writing it all down.
I'm getting middle rolls today so far. Getting 8, 9, 10, and the 15 was the only high one so far.
Alright, so Ariana got 17. Pax got 19. Farless got 5. And Marlin with a 9. Alright, and these things got a 16. Okay. So,
I found a loophole in my armor problem. It allowed me just to add the proficiency for that specific item, and that
there
negated
you go.
the stupid disadvantage thing. That way, I don't have to keep remembering I don't have disadvantage.
Alright. Bassin, you're up first.
I want to go ahead and I'm coming along on my loot, and then as I go to cast a spell, I kind of tap on the base, and I'm going to cast Bane on both these gorillas.
Nice.
And they'll need to make a charisma saving throw, DC 13.
Alright, let's see. Well, not very charismatic. First one. That's a 6. That's a fail. Second one. 18 minus 2 for 16. Second one
One
passes.
Okay. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Arthur. Which will be a 1d6.
And remind me what Bane does.
It's a
Minus
1d4.
minus 1d4?
Saves and attacks.
Got it. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Arthur, you are up.
Alright, I will cunning action, disengage, go 30 feet behind, like back away from the gorillas. Yeah, I'll take a shot with my short bow, yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, that was almost never one, but that is a 26.
26 will hit. Which one are you going for? Number 1 or number 2? 1 is baned, 2 is not.
Probably the one that lets me use my sneak attack, so probably the one right in front of him.
Alright. So that
it
would
takes
probably...
18.
Alright. 18. Let's see that. Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Pax, you're up.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at the one that Arthur just attacked. So whichever the one that one was. Oh, yeah, maybe not. 12.
Oh, unfortunately, my mic was off, honestly. I didn't even notice. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, not. 12 will miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh, that's gonna be... That'll be my turn.
That's all you can do?
Well, I mean, I can cast Healing Word or I can Misty Step, but that's about it.
Oh, holding on to that stuff. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright. Ariana, you're up.
Okay, the one with an arrow sticking in it. Here's a sharp ringing in its ears, and Toll the Dead is then cast on it. That's a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Well, with a 3, it's going to fail that.
Okay, since it's already injured, it takes a D12.
Alright, roll that damage.
That is 7 necrotic.
Alrighty.
And that will be my go.
Alright. The 2 Abarillas are up next. Let's see here. So, I'm gonna roll again for them. Alright, so 6 and a 4. So the first one is going to go after Farlos. Farlos, this thing comes bounding at you and attempts to first bite down on you. And I assume a 7 does not hit. It is then going to try to whip out with both of its long, spindly arms. Well, the first one is 24. The second one is an 8. So I will need a strength saving throw from you.
Hold on, can I see him?
Yeah, you should be able to see him.
Reaction, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Okay.
For that 24, anyways.
Alright, so some type of... You feel like this is going to hit you, but at the last minute, for some reason, its arm just lifts ever so slightly out of the way as it was going to try to wrap around your neck, and it whiffs over your head completely.
We'll give Farlos advantage too.
Oh. Alright, so Farlos, you have advantage. Number 2, however, Ariana, is going to go after you.
Okay.
So, it'll first try to bite with a 21.
One hits.
Alright, that is 8 points of piercing damage. And then try to wrap its arms around you with 2 attacks. First one is 17. Second one is a natural 20.
That will hit.
First one is 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Second one is...
You're saying the dice?
Yeah.
Okay, because it only hit me once, that's why you were very confusing right there.
No, it made 3 attacks against you.
Yeah, but you already did the damage for the bite. And
Yeah.
then hit me with the arms.
Yes,
You missed
the arms...
one on the arms.
Oh, a 17 doesn't hit you?
Yeah, I'm an 18 armor class.
Oh, okay. So ignore that 11 damage then.
Okay.
So it would be the crit then, which I rolled for, which would be... That's 14, 17 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need a DC 13 strength saving throw from you.
That is a nat 1.
So you are currently grappled by one of its arms as it wraps around your body.
Okay.
That ends their turn. Marlin, you are up.
Which one has Ariana grappled? Is it the one that's been attacked already, or
Yep,
still
that would
fresh?
be B. Nope, it's the one that's
B
already
is the fresh one.
No, A is fresh. B
Oh.
has already sustained damage.
Oh. Okay, where's A at?
A is about 30 feet away from you right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna take aim with my rifle. And maybe roll here. Does a 21 hit?
That will indeed hit.
Yeah, rifle. And it will take 31 necrotic damage.
Let me do some quick math here. Alright. You take a decent chunk out of this thing's shoulder. It's looking hurt, but not hurt enough.
This is interesting. This thing should have been down with this shot. Okay. These things are stronger than I thought they would be. Okay, that will
Yeah,
allow.
welcome to an actual challenge rating.
Guys, these are a little strong. Let's try and keep our distance if we can. And that will end my turn.
Alright, Farlos, you're up.
Is the wait, it's A and B, right?
Yep, just A and B. A just took a significant chunk of damage. B has also taken some damage, but not quite as much as A. A right now is looking the worst out of the two. But B does have Ariana currently grappled.
I went up to B then and attack B. But can I use Great Weapon Master Attack and Rage at the same time?
Are they both bonus actions?
The
Great Weapon Master is something you just declare before the attack.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you can use both then. It's
Okay.
it's a -5 to the roll if I remember correctly.
And he has
Yes.
advantage.
If it is he going reckless or is he flanking it?
Nope, he has advantage because of silvery barbs.
Oh, right on. All right.
then went up to him went up to the it and swing my bow as hard as I can, and let's see.
Well, you have advantage on the attack, so go ahead and make that roll.
So that would be a dirty 20 with the -5.
That will hit.
Okay.
Okay, so 20 points of damage is what it would be.
I don't know why I can't see the damage.
You roll double threes plus 4, and then he gets an additional 10 because of Great Weapon Master.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It just barely showed up for me. Okay. Can you make a second attack, or is there anything you want to do for... Oh, no, it was bonus action attack. Yeah, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Can I still use rage?
Well,
wait,
that
no,
would have been
no.
your bonus action to rage.
Okay.
So you're currently raging.
Yeah, so then technically it'd be 22. Because it didn't add his rage damage.
Okay.
Hmm.
Adjusting. Yeah, alright, so 2 is actually bloodied. Or B, whichever you'd like. 2, we'll say 2B. 2B is bloodied. Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, top of the round. Bassin, you're up.
Could you remind me who is grappled and by which one?
Yes,
Ariana,
Ariana is
currently
grappled by B.
Okay. I want to run up behind him and cast Necrosis, which will just be a 1d10.
Alright. Is that a save or is that an attack?
It's just an attack.
Okay, go ahead and make that attack then. You rolled damage.
Yeah, it's an instant attack. I have to touch him, and then it just does damage.
Oh, okay.
And since he's grappled, I don't think he's doing much. And then, if I was to move back, would it prompt an opportunity attack from either?
It would from B.
I'm going to rabbit hop away, which allows me to disengage 10 feet without taking opportunity attack.
Okay, so you move 10 feet away from B.
Yep. And that's it.
Alrighty.
Okay. Although it's not in the actual thing, it does say make a melee spell attack roll.
Yeah, it does.
Looking at the necrosis spell now. So it is a roll to hit.
Alright,
is it?
Yeah, so go ahead and just roll to see if you hit.
Yeah, you just have to click on spell attack and it should automatically roll.
Mine actually doesn't have it on there, so let me... Well,
You could roll a cantrip if you got a cantrip. Any cantrip that does an attack.
Oh,
It is,
you also
it
have the
is.
spell attack thing at the top where it says the +5. If you click on that, it will roll the d20 +5. Usually.
here, I'm just going to roll d20 and it's actually going to be +5, so... So, 16 to hit.
16, yep.
16 will hit, so the damage
Okay.
does stand. Alright. Arthur, you're up.
Okay, which one looks the most hurt?
That would be
It's
B.
grappling me.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna get, Yeah, let's go... Yeah, short bow. Okay. It's 80 feet away, right? At least.
I don't know how far back you decided to move, but
I just moved 30 feet behind.
then
50 feet
it
back.
is about 40 feet away or so.
Okay, yep. I'm just making sure it's not gonna be causing me disadvantage.
No, it is definitely within range.
Okay, that isn't 25.
That will hit.
Wow. 1, a 2, and a 3, so 11.
Okay.
That's great. Oh, I could have done that. I did not think about that. I could have used steady aim. Oh well. There's always next turn. But I guess I will just hide try to find like a bush to hide in.
Alright, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
That is a 15.
Okay. I will keep that in mind. Pax, you're up.
Alright. Do I have... How far away am I from them?
Which one were you engaged with?
The last one I tried to attack was B, I'm guessing. The one that's been damaged.
Okay, so you're at least within 30 feet.
Alright. I am going to cast... I'm gonna try to... Is there one still grappling?
Yeah. Ariana is still grappled.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Sapping Sting on the one that's grappling Ariana.
Alright. So that
I need
is
a-
on B.
That's a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Alright, well they have alright con. That will be a 16.
That's not the one that's baned, is it?
Nope. A is banned.
Alright, well, that'll be it. I mean,
Okay.
technically, I Misty Step once per short rest, so I mean, I could use it, but not real point in it right now.
Ariana, you are up.
Look down at. I look to the thing grabbing me, and then I reach forward, and I will try to inflict wounds at level
Ooh.
1.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, that's terrible.
Unfortunately, an 11 doesn't hit. It kind of, it sees you reach out and it shakes its arm, causing you to not be able to quite get a grip on it, as it has you still wrapped up.
And I'll use my bonus action to get out of the grapple by teleporting 30 feet away from it.
That'll do it. Okay. Anything else,
Oh, and my
Ariana?
turn.
Okay.
I still have movement, but I'll stay where I am.
So we're on to A. So, A. Roll for him, see what he goes for. That just... No, I gotta reroll. This is wrong. No! Okay, at this point it seems faded. I'm gonna roll for B. Okay. I mean, at least this one is baned. Ariana. I rolled 3 times. You were 4th in initiative. I rolled 3 4s on a d6. So it is going to go for you. However, it is baned, so that'll be a 20 minus 4. Let's see what I got in d4. So that'd be an 18 to hit on the bite attack.
Just hits.
That's 7 piercing damage. And
Reduce to 3 because I'm resistant during this
okay.
turn.
And with its first, I only have to roll d4 for this. As it tries to wrap its first arm around you, it completely whiffs and wraps around a nearby tree instead. Second one, same thing. Just I don't have to roll a d4. Easily, you dodge out of the way of its two massive arms. That is going to do it for that one. B, however, is going to go after you, Bassin. It's going to attempt to bite you, but with a 9, that ain't going to do jack shit. It's going to attempt to wrap one of its arms around you with first one, 19 to hit.
Can I silvery barbs up?
You absolutely can. It rolled even better, a 21 to hit.
What in the world?
So that would be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And just make a strength saving throw for the first attack, and we'll see if the second one even hits.
Oh, that is one thing I don't do. Let's see. 15?
15? Did you say 15? 1-5?
Yes, that's what.
Yeah, I'm 5.
Okay, yep. So the first one, you're able to quickly get out of the way before it can wrap its arm around you, but the second arm comes in for a 17 to hit. Does a 17 hit you?
It does.
That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need another strength saving throw from you.
Oh my gosh. Not 1 for 0.
So you are currently grappled. And it is going to use its remaining 5 feet of movement to start to climb up the tree, which it can actually do while carrying you without being slowed. So it's about 5 feet up this tree currently.
Okay, and I just rolled concentration, so Bane's off.
Alright, crossing out Bane. Marlin, you're up.
Alright, let's see here. With him grappled, running up the tree, I doubt I can get a good shot off with the rifle, so I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness on this. Whichever one has acid.
So that would be A.
Okay.
And you're sure you don't want to take a shot? Just because he's grappled doesn't pose any type of disadvantage. You can still see this thing clearly.
Feel like it misses anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say it missed anyways.
Did it?
An 8?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure an 8 doesn't hit.
Unfortunately, no. An 8 will not hit.
If 11 doesn't hit, I don't think an 8 will either.
No.
Yeah. That's all I can do. Can't do anything else really. Is anybody hurting really bad right now?
Not really.
Down. Ariana is.
Okay.
Ariana is?
She's below a third.
Okay.
Ooh, yes.
I can bonus action healing word. And yeah, we'll use that one. So 2d4 for you.
Okay.
And that will finish my turn.
Alright, Farlos, you're up.
Did you roll that?
Oh yeah, hang on.
No. One second, Farlos.
4.
Okay.
Got a whole 4.
Healing Word doesn't give any bonuses? Like,
Not to that one.
wow. Okay. Ouch. But, alright, Farlos, you're up.
B is grappling person, right?
Correct.
I see him getting grappled way after Ariana flee from it, and I just say, not again, and run up to B and do a reckless attack.
Go ahead and make that attack at advantage.
Ooh.
Well, a natural 20 plus 6, that is definitely going to hit.
Ariana, I just read this reel. Add +3 to yours. For some reason, it didn't take it into account.
You didn't have your spellcasting modifier on it?
Oh no, it doesn't. For some reason, like, I have 2 healing words, one I can use as an action and one I can cast, but the one I can cast actually has the +3, the other one does not. So I actually had to read it. It's like, wait a minute. So yeah, for some reason it's not taking it into account.
Alright, so
I can roll
19 slashing damage plus 2 for rage. B is looking really rough.
Can I use the crusher feet to move it away?
What are you trying to do?
Oh, you mean to move it. The Crusher feat, I think, allows him to push it 5 feet away from him. If I remember correctly, or something like that.
Yeah, what's the DC on that? I imagine it's a strength save.
Is that if you hit a creature and deal bludgeoning damage? So I think I should be able to proceed.
So it just happens.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm assuming you want to knock it off the tree. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah.
Alright, so you knock it, you said 5 feet?
Yeah.
So you knock it off the tree and it falls. Oh, let's actually, let me roll to see if it actually falls prone, because this will be interesting. Okay, so yeah. That dex check was horrible. So it falls prone as you knock it from the tree. And it is currently prone. Is there anything else, Farlos?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
also,
think-
because he scored a critical hit, attack rolls against that creature are made with advantage until the start of his next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
The
mark.
second part of pressure.
I'll mark that down. I don't think it's going to last that long anyway, but I got it marked. Bassin, you are up. You are currently grappled, but this thing is not looking too great.
I'm going to go ahead and hit this thing with another necrosis since I'm in its arms. Will this be a disadvantage or?
No grapple.
Grappling doesn't oppose. I mean, it should, but rules as written, it actually doesn't. Is there a... Let me do it this
15.
way. Is there a somatic component to your spell?
No. Oh, yes.
So,
It would just be touch, which I'm already touching him.
alright, fair enough. I'll let this one slide. 15 will hit.
8.
8. Oh, it is barely hanging on.
think that's all I can do for now.
All right. Arthur, you're up.
Okay. So, I mean, I'd have advantage against the creature that Farlow hit.
B, yeah, and it is looking extremely rough.
Okay. Going to
I-
do steady
I-
aim for this.
I will remind you, it is prone.
It is prone. It's how far in front of me?
Roughly, let's see, try to climb up the tree, so that would be 35 to 45 feet away. Because it got
cool.
knocked
I have-
additional 5 feet, so.
I have 35 feet of movement.
Alright, I'll say you can get right up to it if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna drop the, I'm gonna drop the, short bow and grab the... I'll grab my short sword. Since... Yep, alright.
Excuse me.
Advantage.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't notice you coming anyway, but I just rolled
Okay.
to see if it would see. 17 does hit.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Blow my nose.
And it doesn't
Okay.
matter. I was gonna say, it doesn't matter what you roll. It had 2 HP left.
Oh, yeah, I would have hit.
So, how would you like to dispatch?
Right to the... Let's say I chop his entire head off. Like, Arthur's picked off at this thing.
Alright, so you bring up your short sword and bring it down on this thing's neck, cleaving its head clean off. Abarella B is dead.
Alright. I will... yeah, I'm just gonna hide again.
You are kind of out in the open, but I'll let you go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh yeah, no. 15 again.
15. Okay.
Well,
Pax.
15's today, I guess.
You're up.
So
Lions
B's
inside the creature, he just beheaded.
B is dead. So
He is
A.
dead?
Yep.
A
A
is
is
still alive?
remaining. Yep.
You know, I'm gonna give this one a shot. I'm going to cast Sorceress Burst and do fire damage. Let's see. Maybe, if it hits. Come on, come on. Ooh! 25.
That'll definitely hit.
Oh, no way. Okay, so he takes 8 fire damage, but because I rolled an 8, I can roll another d8.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right, that's 16 altogether.
Okay.
Nice.
And technically I can do this, if I keep rolling 8s, I can only do 4 altogether.
What?
Check his dice. He's cheating.
Yeah, somebody check my uni. I'm using the Uni the Unicorn dice. Somebody make sure that it's...
Alright, so you get one more roll, I guess.
Okay, there's 2. So 26 altogether.
So it went from
Well,
looking, a little hurt to bloodied. It is definitely bloodied now.
And anybody else hurt? I know we have a cleric, but
Arthur has not even been touched.
as I say, I get 1 use of healing word per day, so or per long rest, I should say. But otherwise, that'll be my turn.
Alright, well, I don't hear anyone speaking up, so Ariana, you're up.
That will never happen again. Watch.
Watch
Hey.
it happen Friday.
Worked
I don't
last
have
time,
that spell on
so
Fridays.
well, I'm gonna toll the dead it again. Well, technically, I told the dead B who's dead, so being a ringing sensation to the A. EC 14 Wisdom.
DC 14 Wisdom. That is going to be a 4, so that's a fail.
Or 6 necrotic.
Alrighty.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, so A is up. Let's see who it's going to go for. 5, 2, 3, 4. Ooh! Marlon! How's it going, buddy?
You did shoot this one with the big gun.
Took a lot of it
If
out.
it knows what's good for it, it will look away.
Well, it's
And
not
not
going to.
stop.
It's going to come bounding towards you.
Okay.
It's like, I'll teach you for shooting me.
So it's going to make a bite
Okay.
attack. So 22 for the bite attack.
Oh, that hits.
Ooh, only a 1 on the die for that. So that's 4 points of piercing damage. And it's going to attempt to wrap its arms around you. First arm, not going to happen. Wow. Okay. You know what? Since I've been rolling so many of these, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Alright. So, it tries to, with its second arm, wrap its long, spindly arm around you, whiffs completely, wraps around a tree, and smashes itself in the face for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Because I have rolled so many natural ones with this guy, it just feels appropriate at this point. That's its turn, because it's used all of its movement to get to you. At this point, though, it's not actually a very smart creature, so it probably wouldn't know to run. Marlon, you're up.
That's fine. That's how it wants to play. So I warned it that, it should have, moved past me and ignored me, but since it didn't, I'm gonna blow its face clean off. So, I'm gonna pull up my rifle. How close is it?
It's right up on you.
Well, so yeah, that,
So it would be made at disadvantage unless you have the feat that allows you to ignore disadvantage when creatures are within 5 feet of you.
I actually do, so that's why I was asking.
Okay, so yes, you can make this as a straight roll.
I'm pretty sure 25 hits,
Oh yeah, they'll hit.
and I'm gonna blow its face clean off.
Oh, let's see.
I'm pretty sure 37 takes it out.
Well, with the remaining 23 health, exactly how would you like to take it out? Would you like to blow its head clean off?
I'd blow its head clean off, yeah.
In a
warned
spray
it. It
of
didn't
red
listen.
mist that mixes with the falling rain. This thing has a gaping hole in the back of its head and falls backward onto the ground, limp. And, gentlemen, you're out of combat.
I go and pick my bow back up.
I feel like I should have tossed a third one in there, but I'm still getting the feel of how to balance encounters. And this wasn't supposed to be an extremely difficult one either.
He's got a giant gun. I would factor that into it.
Hey, a giant gun that is finally hitting all of a sudden.
Don't say that. I roll a natural 1 and it'll break.
Just because it hit once does not mean that it is suddenly hitting.
It hit
Hit
twice.
twice with it, and then one.
I'm 2 for 2. I'm 2 for 4
2
now.
for 4. You're
2
50%.
for 4 now.
So while there is still some light left, would you guys like to continue to push on before it gets, extremely dark? Granted that probably all of you have dark vision.
Quickly, can I detect where these things came from? Like which direction?
If you would like, you can make an investigation or a survival check. I'll let you do either.
Investigation's higher, so let's go with that. That is a 17.
17. So it looks like these things came from further to the, I would say, east, off into the forest, off of the path.
Okay, so like over here.
Yeah, so you shouldn't, if you keep to the path, you shouldn't be running into any more of these creatures. You get the feeling that maybe these two are out hunting. There could definitely be more, but it looks like maybe these two were out hunting.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to run into any more. Make sure they weren't like going down here or something.
Now, as long as you stick to the path, you should be alright. So, do you guys wish to push onward?
I mean, I don't see why not. Get a little more distance out of the day. That's just me.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too.
Alright.
I'm gonna reapply my vigilant blessing.
So, as you guys continue on, rest of the walk is relatively uneventful. Eventually, darkness does begin to fall, and again, I'm sure all of you have dark vision, but for those of you that don't, it becomes extremely difficult to see. You are soaking wet from the rain. It has not let up. It is still storming. As night is about to fall, would you guys like to continue to press on or start to set up camp? And if you guys continue to press on, I need to know for how long.
I would suggest setting up camp, but
Yeah.
Would agree with that.
I'm seeing the
second
dark.
that notion.
I mean, I can see in the dark, but... And, well, all elves can't, but...
I'm good for either.
And Ariana and Blessing is hurt right now. I think Blessing is.
So I'm hearing several votes for setting up camp.
Arthur doesn't really care.
That sounds like that's what we're gonna do then.
I know, he is very aloof.
Arthur's just
Arthur
like,
was
"Yeah."
never touched, so he's all for going forward, but everyone else wants to set up
And
camp.
honestly, Arthur, what was up with your hiding? I never lost sight of you.
Well, they didn't see me.
Well, he's a rogue. I mean, he thinks that, every little thing he needs to do after he does something is hide. Even though he's out
No,
in the
I'm
middle
saying
of the forest,
because-
wide open.
He never beat my passive perception, so I'm basically saying he never
I was
disappeared.
going to say, if you didn't have passive perception, you wouldn't have been able to see me. Like, if your passive wasn't over 15, you wouldn't have been able to see me.
So for those of you that are beginning to set up camp, go ahead and give me a perception check as the light continues to fade and darkness starts to fall.
21 for PAX.
The 27 for Ariana.
Oh, wow. That is a natural 20 for 26.
Yeah, you still lost to the players.
That's natural. It's because I don't have a +8 perception.
All right.
15 for Marlon.
So
16 for Boston.
So, Bassin, Arthur, Ariana, and Pax, you all see a slight glow about 70 feet away, just off in the tree line. So it would be into the forest, but you can see a glow coming from there. And with a fucking 27 and 26 on the board, I'd have to say that Arthur and Ariana, you both recognize this to be glow from some type of flame.
There's fire here. I start smelling around, see if I can even smell like an actual fire.
I'll go off of your perception check. It does not smell like an actual fire. Like if you're talking campfire, no.
Okay, so I can hypothesize it's some sort of magical flame.
It could be. You don't smell anything that makes you believe that it is a campfire at the very least.
Okay. Shall we investigate, or should we just stay here?
I think at least somebody should check it out.
Well,
Alright.
I mean,
If
You
there's
wanna
Just
be
remember last
sneaky all
time
the
we
time,
checked
you
something
go.
out, Arthur got attacked in his sleep.
Yeah. I'll
Well,
go scout it out.
yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna go scout it out.
I'm assuming you're doing so stealthily.
Oh yeah.
I figured.
That is a
13.
13.
Okay.
That was stuck on the corner, so I couldn't tell if it was a 4 or an 18.
Well, you do have the cover at night. You feel you're sufficiently hidden. So you make your way 50, 60 feet away from everybody. As you get closer, you notice that along a couple of trees, there are some torches set up. And on one large tree, you see a door. On the door in common reads Tank's Traveling Tavern.
Okay. One more thing. Has it been over that 10-minute span, or like how long until this fire actually hit? When we were setting up the camp.
I would say if you went to investigate it immediately, you can do whatever you have for your 10-minute span.
Okay.
Just remind me what it was because I missed it.
Okay, yeah, because during the fight, I did get Bardic Inspiration, and it wasn't 10 minutes.
Oh, Bardic
I had-
Inspiration would have ran out by now.
Okay.
Yeah, we were traveling for a bit after
Yeah.
that battle.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yep, sorry.
For some reason, my sound cut out, so I couldn't even hear.
Oh, good.
All right, yep, okay. Tavern. You said they were 70 feet away, right?
I honestly forget, but yes, let's go with 70. I think I said 50, but yeah, let's go with 70.
Ooh. Okay. I will move out 10 feet, point my finger. Yeah, there's how many of us? I'm just gonna do this based on a roll. There's 1, 2. So 5, so I'm just roll d6 and do it the way. I'm sending Marlon a message. I will cast the spell message. The reason I had to move 10 feet away is I only have 60 feet of dark vision. So I will send a message to Marlin and saying, what was it saying? What was the tavern's name again?
Hank's Traveling Tavern.
Alright, I will say it's a tavern called Hank's Traveling Tavern.
Tank T.
No,
But sure, you can say Hank.
I'll just say Hank.
I'll let everybody know I got a message from Arthur. He's he I think he may be a little drunk. He found a tank or a Hank or he found a tavern up front. I guess we don't have to set up camp here if we don't want to. We can go check out this tavern.
The middle of nowhere. Intriguing.
I know. I'm wondering who this Hank guy is, though.
I wish to see this tavern.
Let's go. It beats being outside. I mean, we may be able to get a little warm, after all this rain and everything.
They have this discussion. Arthur's already going to head inside.
Alright, so you open the door, which, again, this door is just on a fucking tree in the middle of the forest. As you open the door, you step on inside. Inside is a relatively large area, about 300 square feet. There are a couple patrons in there sitting at a table having some food and drink. Sitting at the bar, you notice a blue-scaled dragonborn, and behind the bar there is a rather rotund, balding, middle-aged human male who notices you open the door and step in. Ah! Welcome! What brings you to Tank's Traveling Tavern on this fine evening?
I just saw these flames in the distance and thought I'd come to see what's going on.
Where are we currently, if I might ask?
We're between Dawnport and Helgrad. There's also Ilterod.
Oh,
That's what else.
it seems I've moved us to the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's not good for business. Ah, well, nevertheless, welcome, please. Come in. Is there anything I can get you?
Well, maybe you've heard some rumors.
Rumors?
Around the world? This continent, I should say.
Well, I do hear things on occasion, but I'm not one for just idle gossip. What exactly are you looking for?
Maybe you know a thing or two about the Dragon Lord's army? I'll slip him 5 gold pieces.
Give me a perception check. Okay. Alright, so you slip him 5 gold. Go ahead and mark that off.
Alright.
Well, I do know a little bit, but I need something a little more specific than that. I mean, what exactly are you looking to see if I know?
Maybe you've heard a thing or two about a certain, how they've gathered their forces. What are they? Things they are after. You know how they've been conquering this Well, essentially, this continent's at war. People are fleeing and all that.
Yes, I'm aware. Well, as far as their forces go, I don't know the exact number. I know that there's always some, they call them new recruits that come into the fold, be it they choose to do so willingly or they're captured, and rather than choose death, they choose to join up. And you wish to know his goals, you say?
Yeah, what do, at least from your perception, what do you think they hope to achieve other than conquering the continent?
Well, I can't say I honestly know, or could even pretend to know, what his goals are outside of conquering this land. I honestly wish I had more information for you on that, but unfortunately I don't.
Alright, one more question, if I may.
By all means, ask away.
Have you ever come across the names, I don't know their last names, Nathaniel, Holcomb, George, Thelmar, Ko, or Diana, by chance? Like I said,
Well,
I think it's a long
I've
shot,
heard
but
a few Nathaniels and a few Georges and a few Dianas, but without last names, I'm afraid I wouldn't be much help there.
they were slaves about 3 years ago, and then they're now in the Dragon Lord's army. If that helps at all.
Go ahead and give me another perception check.
Alright. That is a 18.
18. So you notice the blue scaled dragonborn. You didn't catch it at first, but ever since you started asking these questions, she has been side-eyeing you rather intently, but is keeping to herself and simply enjoying a drink at the moment.
I won't do anything yet. But I will pay attention to the barkeep to see what he says.
Alright, and one more time the question. Sorry, I'm not fully with it tonight. I am doing my best.
Okay. Yep. He is the names. Nathaniel, Holcomb, George,
Yep.
Theo. Yeah, all that. And he
So
said
he did answer
were-
that without last names. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be of much help. I do know a few Nathaniels, a few Georges, and a few Dianas have passed through here, but
then
I
he
mean,
would have.
usually I don't hear the last names of people who pass through here either, if I'm being completely honest. I mean,
He would have said they were slaves 3 years ago, and they're now in the Dragon Lord's army.
Yeah.
If that would help him at all.
well, we cater to all kinds here, and I can't really say that that narrows it down, as there are many in the Dragon King's army that are, well, not Dragonborn, ever since that expansion began. So unfortunately, I can't be of assistance in that, and I do apologize.
Not a
I wish I could be
problem.
more helpful.
But I think I might have found someone who does. I'll turn to the Dragmar. Alright, what do you know? I see you've been eyeing me. Look nervous?
She does not look nervous.
No,
It does
she does not
slightest.
look nervous.
No.
But been eyeing me pretty much though.
Yep.
Okay.
So she is dressed in very fine regal robes of silver and gold. She sets her tankard down and looks over at you. I assume by this point the rest of you have made your way here and have entered the tavern.
Yeah.
7 feet away.
Approach the bar. Excuse me, proprietor. Is there someone who can see to my companion outside? It's a bit of an unusual steed. Or she's a bit of an unusual steed. She is harmless. She just needs
Oh, well,
somewhere safe for the night.
if you're looking for rooms, we can certainly accommodate her. It would be an additional 5 silver to do so, but that can easily be done.
You have somewhere where a steed may rest? I
Absolutely.
did not see a stable. Ah,
Well, of course,
Intriguing.
not outside.
intriguing.
But if you wish to bring her on in, absolutely, we can find a place for her. No problem.
I'll go out and get her and bring her in.
Alright, so some of the patrons drinking kind of, look a little oddly at this creature that walks in, but they don't say anything. They just go back to talking amongst themselves and enjoying their food and drink. So do you pay him 5 silver?
Yeah,
Alright.
I already subtracted it from my...
So he takes it. Thank you. Celestina, if you wouldn't mind, please. The Dragonborn, still having not answered your question yet, gets up from the stool, kind of cracks her neck a little, walks on over, and gently takes the reins from you, caresses the muzzle of the horse, and surprisingly, she seems at ease with this Dragonborn. She leads your snake steed over to one of the rooms, and you see her grab something that looks almost like a dial and turn it a few times as the door switches various colors and stops on a opaque greenish door. And she opens it. You can see a bright light, as if, noon, basically middle of the day, just shine through the door. You can actually make out what appears to be green pasture inside. She brings your steed in, walks back out, and closes the door. She heads back on over and takes her seat back at the bar. She'll be quite comfortable for the night, the Dragonborn says to you.
I bow deeply. Thank you, my lady.
Of course. Now, as for you, she looks back at Arthur, right?
Yeah.
That's when I've asked the question, yeah.
Yep. Like, what do you know? Like, why do you keep eyeing it? Essentially what he says.
Well, you come in here asking interesting questions, and if you came in here looking for trouble, I must tell you that you will find your stay here very short.
Never said I was looking for trouble. Information. Is that a crime? Or
In some places it can be. But luckily here, it's not.
so, why are you eyeing me? Because I'm asking these questions? Trying to find someone? Is
Oh, it's just
that in it?
I haven't heard some of them names in a long time, and it's interesting to see someone like you who seems to have a death wish. By all means, do keep poking around.
A death wish, you say? Please, explain why.
Well, a few of them names are quite powerful leaders of different factions. The Dragon King's army. They did start off as slaves, but they've proven their worth and have since climbed in rank over the last, what has it been now, 3 years?
It's kind of funny. I stopped hearing the name of Varric about a year ago.
Yeah, so that's what happened to him. Oh well. I'm sure he got what was coming to him. As they all will, maybe.
That indeed.
But only time will tell.
So you know these people. And you said they were faction leaders? Please, explain. If you feel obliged.
No. That's all I'm saying to you.
And why is that?
Because I simply just don't want to talk to you. She says, leaning in a little closer. Quite frankly, I find those who ask a bunch of questions rather annoying.
Well, so we're supposed to just bow down, say yes, be a yes man, and do whatever they want. Is that it?
No, but you're supposed to stop badgering me, leave me be, and let me enjoy my drink.
If you stop staring at me, we may have an understanding.
Well, then by all means, move away from the bar.
Arthur does not move. Not one bit. He just stares at her.
Okay.
I walk up to the bar and sit right next to him. And basically, I'm just going to ignore the rude boy sitting next to me, and can I get a drink?
Sure, what would you like? And I'm gonna try to roleplay this while also doing something else in the background. We have all manner of drink here.
What kind of alcohol can I get for 1 gold?
Oh, you can get some very fine wine, or if that's not to your liking, we have some rather decent brandy for that price. Big spender, gold. Are you sure? We have much cheaper options, but if you're looking for higher quality, gold piece would definitely do it.
It was a long and tiring walk today. Maybe with the brandy.
Very well.
And I slapped the gold down.
So for gold, you actually get a full bottle of brandy. He, undoes the top, pours you a nice glass or a shot, whichever you'd like. But the bottle is yours.
Okay.
And Arthur, I don't even have to ask if this hits, but I'm going to. Does a 28 hit you?
Oh, yeah. I can't even shield that.
Okay. So that will be 27 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are knocked 20 feet across the room as her tail comes out from under her dress and cracks you in the ribs. And she just remains sitting and takes another drink.
Arthur spits out blood. Yeah, I see you're not just talk. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
I raise the glass towards Arthur, who just got knocked across the room. And that is why you respect the lady, Arthur.
Marlon will come up next one and be like, not so stealthy now, are ya?
Huh. You take a hit from her and see how far you go.
No better than to piss her off, so I won't have to.
So I should have had you do this beforehand, but Arthur, go ahead and make me a retroactive insight check. I mean, obviously you know you pissed her off, but 16. So you can tell that when talking about the Dragon King, that was a sore spot for her. There was something about that it wasn't loyalty or anything, but there was you could see some disdain in her eyes at the mere mention of the name. But since you did not leave her alone, yeah, I mean, I should have had you roll that beforehand, but what happened, so.
Well, Arthur would have asked
Arthur,
about it at that point.
Pharaoh just
Arthur,
picked out the
maybe you should
weapons.
let us talk to her,
Yeah,
Before
you
she
won't
takes
get
you out back and beats you.
Yeah, like you could. You're not a charismatic person, Marlon. No offense.
Sometimes you
wanna-
have to take a beating to be friends.
That is kind of true. Arthur is stunned, kind of shocked, just twisting his head like, what did I just hear?
I do apologize for that. The rotund barkeep speaks up. Can I get any of the rest of you any food, any drink? We have anything here that you could possibly want. Well, just about anything.
Do you have a nice bottle of rum?
Rum. Yes, we have some rum. Would you like the entire bottle? And what quality would you like? We have, well, several, but let's go with, for simplicity's sake, low, medium, and high quality.
Nothing too uppity. What about the medium shelf?
Medium. That would run you. You're looking for the entire bottle.
Yes, the entire bottle.
Ooh, that would run you about 7 silver pieces.
That's a fair deal. I hand her 10 silver as a tip.
Oh, thank you kindly. So instead of reaching under the bar, he reaches behind him as this blue portal opens up, reaches into it. He pulls something out. Oh, no, that's not it. Throws it back in, pulls out another bottle. It's yellow and almost writhing as if it's alive. Oh, that's definitely not it. Throws that back in, reaches back in. Ah, here we go. And he sets down a bottle of rum for you. It's been a while since I had someone ask for that. Sorry, I had to dig through storage.
Do you mind if I play some music while we're here?
Not at all. Please, by all means.
And then I'll pull out my guitar and I'll start playing a tune. The people in the bar wouldn't recognize it, but above table, this would be my rendition of When September Ends by Green Day, because it's October now.
Nice. Why don't you go ahead and give me a performance check?
Performance. Oh my gosh. This is not that good.
Alright, I'm assuming you rolled in roll 20.
No, and
What did you roll?
I rolled in yeah.
He wrote a
Oh, I had the fucking game log closed. That's why I can't see it. All right, so you do your best, and I I mean, the barkeep is smiling. Some of the patrons are kind of like, oh, but they don't really say anything. They let you play. No one tries to interrupt you.
But I recognize it. Maybe it's out of tune.
Arthur will order 1 glass of mead, hand it to him. Here, maybe this will sharpen you up.
All right, so just a
Just one glass.
standard glass of mead.
Yep.
All right, that's only gonna be a silver piece
Silver piece?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give him a silver piece.
for standard mead. Yeah. And you have a tankard of mead.
Give him a shot of it. Maybe this will sharpen your senses. And hand him the glass.
Would you say we were in the air next to Arthur as he was talking to the Dragonborn about Nathaniel and all them? Or yeah.
I could say that you guys would have entered at that point, and sure, you guys could have been close enough to hear the tail end of the conversation, at least hear him rattle off the names, and if any of the rest of you wanted to roll an insight check to see if that's what maybe set her off, or for anything else, you are welcome to.
I'll just ask her. Persuasion.
Alright, so with a 22, Ariana, you definitely know that at the mention of the Dragon King and the names, there was just a look of disdain in her eyes. Just hatred. And she did not want to continue talking about it. Marlon, with a 15, you could tell that it was definitely something about the Dragon King that pissed her off, but you're not entirely sure what, because 16 was the DC above table, now that everyone's rolled.
Okay. So I'll make like a sly, just conversation with her and be like, wow, for someone that gets a little pissed off about all this, you seem to know Nathaniel and all of them, and I'll say KO very prominently. You seem to know these people pretty intimately, or you know them pretty well.
She is going to kind of side-eye you. Is there anything you want to try to do to make this conversation go more in your favor? Or are you just asking this straight up?
Asking it straight up, but at the same time, I'm telepathically talking with the other person as well to try and get information from both sides.
Got it. So telepathically, you hear, don't recognize the voice, but if I could get a name, I might be able to find out some more information. Meanwhile, Dragonborn replies, I knew of them, knew some of them a little better than others, but never really liked any of them.
I can understand that. And I'll kind of perk up for a second and be like, where are my manners? I am so sorry. I am Marlon, by the way. And what may I call you?
Give me a persuasion roll. It would be at disadvantage considering you asked her questions about these people, but 13. We'll just give her a quick roll here. Alright. So, she kind of looks you up and down. Takes a very long drink from her tankard, finishing it off before, I wouldn't say slamming it down, but it hits the counter, the bar top, a little harder than it should. If you must call me anything, my name is Celestina. And you hear back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna repeat back. It was a pleasure to meet you, Celestina.
Yeah, and as soon as that name left her mouth, you hear immediately. Ah, I do know of that one. She's one of the defectors. Left the kingdom quite some time ago. I wonder where she ran off to. Where are you now? This is us to you, Marlon.
So I'll kind of look at her, just kind of, not staring, but just kind of glancing at her and be like, just judging by your demeanor, you do not like these folks very well, it seems. Trouble in the past days with these fellow people? I mean no disrespect. I just don't find many people that know the same people that I know in past terms.
Oh, and who do you know?
Well, the other ones, I mean, I haven't run into them many before, but that KO person, she's a brute of them all. Bad experiences with her from a previous fight with her and from ages and ages ago. Just a gruesome battle at a castle, I remember. It just barely made it out. Made it out alive away from her. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for many family and friends.
I like what you're doing here. Give me a deception roll. Well, it's gonna. Oh, good luck.
17.
You had to be a 19.
Damn it!
So she kind of narrows her eyes at you and let's see. What is she going to do? Do a general intelligence check for her. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Alright. So she is going to start casting a spell. Alright.
I noticed her casting.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll hold up my hand back. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry for the deception. Let me tell you this. I know things that my other compatriots don't know. What if I can get you the revenge you most deserve or most look for with some of these people.
She still casts a spell. What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, Halfling, Infernal, and Minotaur.
Hey,
Okay.
real quick, I'm gonna call it a night. Pax is just basically gonna go start his trance in the corner somewhere.
Alright, well, if you want to eat and get a room and stuff, it would be... If you're looking for just a room, it would be 5 silver. If you're looking for food in addition, it would be a couple copper for simple food. But they do have rooms here.
Yeah, he'll do that, and then he'll go and start his trance.
Alright. So you get yourself a room for the night. I will let you know that you go up to the door. He explains all this to you. You turn the dial, and you go to where it says rooms. It actually has several different labels and several different languages. When you hit the one that says rooms, it is just a simple oak door that appears in front of you. You open it up. There's a long hallway with several different rooms. You can take your pick. There is, nice bed in there, dresser, places for your armor, weapons, and a place to bathe should you wish.
Alright.
Alright?
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, well, you have yourself a wonderful night, man.
Yep, you bet. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah,
Well, some
good.
of you will see you on Friday.
Take it easy, Tony.
Bye. Yep.
So she does finish casting the spell. You do not recognize the language, though. I think I can see things a little more clearly now. Well, I don't know what you could possibly do for me when it comes to revenge, or what makes you think I even want revenge.
Let's just put it this way. What if I could tell you exactly what...
You are extremely muffled, my dude.
Yeah.
So what if I could tell you exactly where KO is now?
And how exactly would you do that?
We are actually heading there ourselves.
Alright, that would be another deception roll. Because that is not where you're heading.
I thought that's where we were heading at one point. So bad.
Yep, and that is a natural 20 on her side. So, that is the second lie you've told. I have little interest in going wherever you may be going. I doubt you could help me in any way possible. Although I do find it interesting that you are foolish enough to think that I would try to go up against these beings. And there's a little bit of bile in that word. She doesn't refer to them as elves, she doesn't refer to them as humans or dragonborn or anything. She says beings. Alone. But if I were you, she is going to... You can make a dexterity saving throw to try to dodge this, but she is going to reach out and go for the necklace. And you were looking for it. Okay, that ain't gonna do it. So, with lightning speed, she brings a claw up under your neck and pulls the necklace forward a little bit. I see the benefits in this thing, and I can see that there's some negatives there too, but if I were you, I would consider finding someone to remove it. And if I were you, she leans in closer, I wouldn't try coming looking for me unless you intend to bring an army. And she lets go of the necklace and backs off. Ooh, she's gotten feisty since she left. You hear that in your head.
And I'll comment back to her and be like, I believe that comment was meant toward you.
She doesn't hear that. Again, that was telepathic. And she responded, yeah. But
No. I'm thinking that comment was. I would tell KO that comment from her was made. No.
Oh no, KO completely understood.
Yeah.
That's why she said she's gotten feisty since she left.
Okay, that's enough of it.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be more of a smart-ass remark for me. I'll look at her and be like, well, I understand. If you happen to change your mind, we'll be heading to Telgrad in the morning. Or finishing our journey to Telgrad in the morning. If you were to change your mind.
My kind isn't welcome in these lands, although I could roam freely and wreak havoc. That's not me anymore. So, kindly piss off and leave me be.
Your wish is my, if that's what you want. Just, sleep lightly. And I'll walk away.
Was that an attempted threat?
No, just a fair warning. Knowing that KO now knows where she's at.
I don't know. Fuck.
Come on, send another person flying across the room.
I'm debating really hard because that sounded like a threat.
Please have him fly. He's lighter than me, so he can fly far.
What would you have? I know there are a few DMs here, so what would you have someone roll to make it come across as not a threat? I'm leaning towards persuasion, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say persuasion,
I'd say
basically using his body language, essentially.
Alright,
Yeah, I'd make
Essentially what he'd be
persuasion roll.
using.
And this is all happening like at the bar.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sitting next to, I'm sitting next to
Alright,
Ariane, but...
so with a 7,
Come off at this point.
with a 7, that probably came out more threatening and intimidating than you ever intended it to. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
And I was the one who struck a chord.
You can't shield that.
Nope.
Alright. That will be...
He's doing the doo-doo sounds. It
Yeah,
means he's having fun.
doing some math. Sorry.
36 damage, right?
No.
Boston picks up tempo on the guitar.
We're going to have to pick his dead body up.
That is going to be 40 points of bludgeoning damage. as she cracks you with her tail and sends you flying 30 feet.
How you doing, Marlon?
I rolled really fucking good. Oh!
I got my foot off.
Are you out, Marlon? Are you passed out?
No, I'm still good.
By how much?
I hurt, but I'm still good.
You're a lot.
Holy shit. Okay, what is everyone else doing in this time while this conversation was going on?
I am drinking.
I'm dying laughing now.
Essentially, you notice that the bottle is much lower because I've been taking a shot every time that Marlon struck out.
I love it. And
So she started to look slightly tipsy because she made a drinking game out of it.
nice.
I did buy a bottle of mead, so how much would that go? How much would that cost me?
Just a bottle
Well,
of typical mead.
Yeah, just something to drink on.
If you're looking for a full bottle,
I would have asked him to leave a glass too, because I'd be pouring glasses every time this was going on. I'd be overhearing this conversation, just like he's gonna get smoked.
We're all partaking in this drinking game.
Yep.
I would say he'll give you a deal on that because his you get a feeling there's a connection between these two, and he's like, I am so sorry about her. On the house, he will just give you a bottle of mead. It's not like an expensive bottle or anything, but you got yourself a bottle.
Oh, cool.
On
Yeah,
the
he's about after this whole conversation goes down, he's about 3/4 to a half bottle past it. So, and Arthur's drinking this. He's not chugging it or anything, but
All right, and Farlos, I see that you said that you keep staring at the blue dragonborn directly. Are you going to continue to do that?
Yeah, and I'm not gonna drink or eat anything. I'm just staring at him and quietly says, this.
Okay. So, since you are continuing to stare at her, how close are you to her?
I don't think I'm gonna stay very near. Probably I'll be far away.
Okay, so you're staring from far away, so it would be a perception check on her end to see if she even notices. No. With a 2 on the dice, even with her bonuses, she does not notice you are continuously staring at her. She goes back to drinking. She gets her tankard filled back up and continues to drink. Is anyone else doing anything in the meantime?
no. I think once Arthur finishes his bottle up, he'll get a room and probably breakfast for the next morning and go to bed.
Alright, so a room and what kind of breakfast are you looking for?
Yeah, Arthur wants, let's say pancakes. Screw it. Basic.
Okay. So just a basic breakfast, you're not looking for anything fancy.
Yeah.
So a room with a basic breakfast would run you 8 silver.
8 silver.
Yeah.
I
With
got
the
5
breakfast.
still. I got 5 silver, but I can exchange that for a gold. I'll say, I got a gold. Can you give me the change back?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So he will give you 2 silver back. So you have a room for the night, and when you wake up, breakfast will be served. Your room, again, the rooms are... You have a very nice bed in there, should you choose to sleep. You have a place to actually set your armor and your weapons. There is a dresser as well. And you have a place to wash up, should you wish to bathe.
Yeah, Arthur's going to. They've been on the road for a while. They haven't... Yeah. He's probably gonna bathe. That's the first thing he's doing, and then probably going to bed.
Alrighty.
That's after he finishes his bottle, though.
Alright.
Rihanna will also slap down a gold, but hey, I'll take the same, but keep the change. And she looks over to the Dragonborn. And thank you for the show. And I walk to my room as well.
I'm glad someone got some entertainment out of it. She drinks. And the man replies, well, thank you very much. What would you like for breakfast? Trying to catch you before you head off to the rooms.
I'll take the same as my companion, nothing too fancy.
Very well, it shall be ready. Anyone else?
Nothing will get a wing too.
Alright, so just a room, or do you want breakfast with it?
Oh yeah, I want some breakfast.
Okay, what kind of breakfast would you like?
Bacon, eggs, and a Bloody Mary.
Bacon, eggs, and a Bloody Mary. Alright, so that
Right
will
away
run
in the morning.
that will run you a little more. That would run you a full gold piece, but that can be done.
I will take it.
Alright, so you hand over the gold. Thank you very much for your patronage. And you are able to retire to your room whenever you'd like.
Oh, and medium rare, please.
I didn't catch that. What?
Medium rare, please.
Oh, medium rare. I'm assuming you mean the eggs?
Yes.
So that would be over easy. Got it. Or sunny side up, as some say. You want the yolk runny, basically. Correct?
Very running.
I got you covered. Alright, so if there is nothing else, you all do get a long rest. So you guys can rest on up. For those of you that did pay for it, when you come out in the morning, breakfast is served to the specifications that you wished.
How much was that? You said 8 or 8 silver?
I heard 8 silver. Again, you are really muffled.
That's probably my stupid headset. What was it for all that again?
If you're looking for a room and a simple breakfast, it is only 8 silver. If you're looking for a higher quality breakfast, it would be 1 gold.
Like a Bloody Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Simple. I'm bloody enough already. It is.
Arthur is too.
Well, he didn't say how many eggs or how much bacon. All he said was Bloody Mary. Just like you guys didn't say how many pancakes you wanted, so it
One
varies.
big ass pancake. One big ass pancake, kind of like how you make it.
Right.
Just use this massive pancake.
It's the pan-sized, it's the skillet-sized pancake.
The waffle the pancake maker.
So,
That-
for those of you that ordered the pancakes, you get 5 skillet-sized pancakes with butter and syrup. For the eggs, you get a plate of 6 over easy eggs, about a pound of bacon, and a pitcher of basically a Bloody Mary drink.
Goddamn, now I want pancakes.
You're welcome.
I'm not making pancakes at 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, why not though? Yum yum yum.
It's morning
Well-
somewhere in the world.
What about
Well,
chocolate chip
Well,
pancakes?
my roommate would smell it and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm
It's a
making
pancake.
pancakes. I'm making bacon pancakes. You take the bacon and you put it in some pancakes.
She'd look at me like, "What the hell?" Like, I want pancakes. I'm sorry.
I got hungry.
Oh, good. So the Dragonborn is still at the bar. But she minds her own business, doesn't bother interacting with you guys in the least. She is just minding her own business there. So you guys enjoy your breakfast. And if someone wants to give me 1d20 roll, just
Got
to
it.
determine the weather for the day.
I'll do it.
Natural 1.
Oh, okay, so Marilyn
Nope.
comes in with a 12. All
Yeah,
right.
1. Natural 1.
So, when you guys do decide to set out, the rain has cleared up. It is still overcast, but the sun is beginning to peek out through the clouds. It looks like you're going to have a relatively sunny day for the next day of travel when you guys are ready to head out.
Alright. I think we're good. No more tail hits to the ribs. I think I'm good. I'm not even going to talk to her. I'm just going to head out the door. But I know she knows something.
Before you go, if one of you would be so kind, would you mind perhaps spreading the word of this place? The barkeep asks.
Yeah. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Tank. Tank Tomlinson.
Oh, so you're the
Owner.
owner of this place.
I am the proprietor, yes. I'm not expecting you to do this for free, so, just one moment. That portal opens up again. He reaches in, kind of roots around for a little bit, and pulls out a... it looks to be a copper coin, and he hands it over to you. Should you ever wish, you can place this coin upon a tree, and it will allow you entry into my tavern, wherever I might be. And when you go to leave, you will leave at the same place that you entered. It is unfortunately a one-time use. Normally I charge for these types of things, but since you're doing me this favor, I thought I should pay in kind.
Okay. I will take my bag out, find my... I'll look around, shield it with my body, and find a little secret stash I have in my bag, and put it there.
And he'll, are you close to the bar?
There's a 21 stealth in hand, so...
Sleight
of
I
hand.
saw you take the coin, whether you sleight of handed it or not. He handed it to you.
No, like the secret pouch is what I'm sleight of handing.
But are you still close to the bar at this point?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he'll lean in and kind of gesture for you to come in close.
Okay.
All right, so you...
I will.
Okay. So he leans in and he whispers, I am so sorry for my bouncer. Just try not to bring up anything about, the Dragon King or anything to really do with the Haley Lands. It's a really sore subject for her.
Yep, it's a sore subject for me also.
Again, I apologize. I'm so sorry. You see, he is legitimately sorry that, you had that experience. But you get the sense that, she kind of goes wherever this place goes. She's kind of like a staple of it.
Okay.
So he
Well,
can't...
I heard bouncer, so I...
Yeah, he can't really don't understand the full arrangement of it, but since he didn't reprimand her, you assume that there's probably a reason why he couldn't.
I could imagine why he couldn't, as Arthur went flying through the air and almost died. Oh yeah, that knocked me down to 11 HP with that one strike.
Oh, you wouldn't have made death saving throws.
No,
It was technically considered non-lethal damage, so at worst you would have been knocked out. She wasn't actually trying to kill you.
Oh no, I almost went unconscious though. With that 40, I would have been out.
That was a
Nope.
good fucking roll on my part. Oh, that was. All right. Sorry, I don't get to roll that much damage, well, ever in this campaign so far. So to actually be able to use this character was like, holy shit.
I love it.
This bar, yeah. I mean, given that, well, one of you knows exactly what she is, so that would probably explain why she is so strong. But yeah, that's still being kept a secret. All right, so you all, if there's nothing else that you want to do here, I'm assuming you all set out for your second day of travel.
Yep. Above the table one more time. You want to run Milestone, or are we still doing the experience?
I think I'm going to switch over to Milestone. I think it would be easier.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I like Milestone.
All right. So we can either end the session here, or we can attempt to do another day's worth of travel and see what happens. I leave it up to you guys.
Well, might as well get as close as possible, I say.
Yeah, I got time.
All right. All right. I need straight D20 rolls from everybody. Let's see what you guys get on the encounter table.
7.
Damn.
Alright, so we have let's see, a 12, 10, a 6, I heard a 7.
Yep, I did it on roll 20. That's because that's the one in front of my face. No. Who we lose? No, they're back.
Mike is messing up, so we'll get out and get back in.
Still very muffled.
That's...
Mike.
You need a new mic. That's why I had to get a new mic.
It's dying is what it is. The battery's just really low.
Alright, so, as you guys are walking about, the sky does clear up midway through the day. If anyone wants, you guys can go ahead and make either perception or survival checks. Hmm. 25.
Oh, that's an 11.
You said what checks?
Perception or
Perception
survival. Your choice.
Okay. 21.
Alright, so with 25 and 21, Ariana and Bassin, you both notice along the path, they do eventually veer off into the forest, but you do notice some rather large paw prints. You could make a guess as to what these paw prints belong to, or you can make a survival check. It's up to you. With perception, you're definitely able to spot these things and clock them, see what direction they go. They seem to veer off the path, and they're not currently on the path. But they are fairly fresh.
I'll do a
Is it nature
survival
or
check.
survival?
It would be nature or survival for this one.
15.
15 will do it. So with a 15, you recognize that these tracks look to belong to a pack of dire wolves. There appears to be roughly 6. You think if you continue forward without making too much noise, you probably wouldn't draw their attention.
Might have a pack of wolves up ahead.
Wolves, you say?
Yeah, I don't feel like being dinner tonight.
Last already to be dead.
Probably better to be safe than sorry.
Alright, so if you guys want to try to, make it through this little patch here, just give me a group stealth check
Oh,
versus
Okay.
the wolves' perception, which I'm only going to give them 2 rolls here. So basically,
because some of us are very good at stealth.
yep. 15, 7, 23, 17,
21.
21,
20,
and
23 is a natural 20.
19. Alright, so since there's
At
only
this stage,
since there's only
with disadvantage
one
because of heavy armor.
a 6. Okay, so we have 2 fails, but we have a natural 20, which counts as 2 successes. 23 and 17. Alright, so you guys make your way forward quietly, and you feel like you are definitely, after about a half hour of doing so, you feel pretty confident that you've made it by wherever they were hunting without alerting them. So you guys can go back to a regular pace. They did not roll very well. You guys only had to beat a 15, so it was a 13 plus fucking 2. So you guys did fine.
That works.
So on the second half of the day, the weather continues to stay clear, and your travel remains completely unimpeded. And you are able to complete the second day. You are able to set up camp, should you so wish to do so, as night begins to fall on your second day of travel.
Yep. We can set up camp.
And I will have one person roll to see what happens during the night, if anything. So someone give me a d20 roll.
I can do it.
Alrighty.
We
Oh.
did it.
I guess someone else did it.
Yeah, Ariana did it too.
Just hit the roll up button too, right as I saw that pop up.
Unfortunately, I gotta go with the first roll, which is a 2. So, okay. That is noted. So you guys set up your camp for the night. Bed down. Are you guys taking shifts, or are you guys... Okay.
Yeah.
So who's taking the first shift?
I guess I can.
Alright.
Alright, we will.
Give me a perception check.
That is a natural 1.
Alright, everything looks fine as far as you're concerned. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You don't hear anything.
Now I got bad perception with the +6. Oh my god, I rolled 2.
Oh, Alright, so, your watch, you're doing a full 4 hours, yeah?
Yeah.
So I need this one.
If I was an actual elf, I would do more.
Okay. Your watch goes by relatively uneventful.
Yeah, it's boring out here. Arthur's bored. Start taking pot shots at the little campfire. See how close he can get.
Alright. Sorry, looking up something. I did not plan on running this long, so that is my apologies. I was not fully prepared to go this long, but that's alright. Take
No
me
problem.
but a moment to look this up. Ooh, what is this? Interesting. Alright, so with your perception roll. Oh, yeah. So you're taking some pot. What'd you say? Pot
Just
shots at the
passing
fire?
by time. Yeah, just like by the grass or whatever surface it is. Yeah, just like having the arrow stick in, grabbing them, and doing it again, just to pass by time.
Okay. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yep.
As of not, yeah, that's a 9.
Okay. So, vines lash out and wrap around your body and begin to pull you off into the forest. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are currently grappled.
I'm gonna start yelling for everyone, like loud.
And
Help! Help!
Yeah, you get off a help, and then the other one's like a help, as you are pulled 30 feet directly up to this thing. But you do get off one loud yell.
Okay. Does anyone hear me?
So,
I'm sorry.
everyone, go ahead and roll perception checks with disadvantage. Because you are currently tranced or sleeping. Alright.
A 12 with a natural 20.
Yeah, that's the bad. That's the bad thing about disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Farlos, was that 15 rolled with disadvantage?
Yes, yes, it was. It was.
Yes, it
15
was?
and 16.
Alright. So, Farlos, you do hear you are jolted from your trance or rest, whichever you were doing, hearing fucking Arthur yell out for help.
Can I try to wake everyone up to see what's going on?
Yes, you can. So, you easily wake everyone up. And you hear rustling as you just barely catch a glimpse of Arthur being dragged off into the woods.
I saw. I just won that direction.
Just want to what?
One at the direction and tell everybody.
Alright, so are you taking your time to wake everyone up, or are you just yelling?
Everyone, wait. I didn't wake everyone up yet.
Okay, so you didn't wake everyone up yet, you're just running after him.
Yeah, I just saw something happen and one up the to him because I think there might not be enough time.
Okay.
Sweet guys, we just get to rest at camp.
Alright, Arthur, Farlos. Roll me your initiatives.
20.
It's always funny that the person who's got a plus 10 can't roll above, hasn't rolled above a 10 on initiative this entire session.
Yep. Yep. I got both initiatives. I got 10s.
Alright. There we are. Okay. So, Arthur 20, Farlos 17. Excellent. Alright. Arthur, you are up first as you come face to face with this gnarly looking log-like creature. It has these yellow burning eyes and just rows of teeth made out of bark and wood.
Okay. Screw this thing. And
You are currently grappled by it.
okay, yeah, I don't have my bow though. Yeah, that dropped out. So all I got is my short swords on me. So, let's just take some stabs at this thing. So, short sword. I don't think grappled. Yeah. Alright. How's a natural 20?
Natural 20 will hit.
That, no sneak attack, unfortunately. So 6 plus 6. And, hold
So,
on.
12 damage.
Why does it say 17? Because the critical's over here for 15. Yeah. Modifier. That's right. No, it's saying 17 for total damage, and the critical's over here, so 17.
Alright. 17.
Okay. And bonus action, I will use the other short sword.
Go ahead.
That's a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, it is 5. Because there's no modifier to it.
Alright. Anything else?
Nah, that should do it for me. At the end of my turn, do I get to make a saving throw to get out of these vines?
No, you have to use your action to get out of these vines.
Screw that, I'll kill this stupid son of a bitch.
Farlos, you're up.
Can I use raise way away?
Can you use what?
Rage.
Rage? Yeah, you can bonus action rage.
Okay. I
So,
use rage.
You run up and you see this massive log-like creature that has Arthur currently entangled in these vines. Big glowing yellow eyes and just gnarled jaw.
I just run up to it and use reckless attack.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Wait, can I also use Great Weapon Master attack, or I can only use one of them?
If you announce it before you roll your attack, you can use Graded Weapon Master, yes. So if you're
Okay.
using that, that's fine.
Oh no.
I don't think it's gonna hit. That's a -5.
17 minus 5 is 13.
12.
12. Nope, 12 will miss.
Yeah. So rolled the 11 and then +6, so it's -5. It's 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't math very well. Alright. So that was movement, action, bonus action. That brings us to the creature. So, with you in its grasp, it is going to, you, Arthur, it is going to bonus action Nature's Fury and swing you around using you like a weapon and attempt to hit Farlos. That's, I'm assuming 11 isn't going to hit.
11 is not gonna hit. I have 17 AC.
Yep. So you miss Farlos but slam into a tree, taking 18 points of bludgeoning damage, Arthur.
Jeez, what's just this damage?
Second
Almost dead.
second attack is a 23 to hit. I'm assuming a 23 hits you, Farlos.
Yeah.
That is 14 points of damage to you, Arthur, and you, Farlos,
I'm
which
down.
is halved.
I'm down.
So you only take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And it's going to go for its third attack. That's a 24. So that would be 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you, Farlos. And Arthur, unfortunately, that is 2 failed death saves for you.
This is why I would have woken everyone up.
Yep. I will say, with everything going on, though, everyone else can make another perception check with disadvantage because this battle is only taking place 30 feet away. So, and that was a lot of noise that just happened.
It's only a 13.
14. 9 for me. Oh, with disadvantage. It might be worse.
So, it was a DC 15. I'm going to lower it and allow Ariana and Marlon to wake up hearing this commotion. Bassin, unfortunately, with a 9, you were still fast asleep.
Oh yeah. It's like a baby.
So, Marlon and Ariana, you come to and notice that Arthur and Farlos are missing. And you can hear a slight commotion coming off to the northwest of your camp, about 30 feet away. What would you like to do?
That way, I guess.
Yeah, head that way.
Alright. So it would take half of your movement to get up. You head that way. You are able to get within 15 feet of what's going on, and you are able to see Arthur's lifeless corpse in this thing's hands. Or I should say vines. At this point...
He's unconscious right now. He's not dead yet.
Damn
Oh,
close.
yeah, I say... I mean, he looks lifeless. He's limp.
Oh, I am that guy.
You're 15 feet away. You don't fucking know. So, at this point, go ahead and roll initiative for me.
New character, here I come.
14.
19.
Where's this dude got roll?
14 and 19. Well, it might be a... I'm really hoping it's not, but Arthur is top of the round. Did you make a death saving throw
I'm
for
dead.
me?
I'm dead. Yeah, Arthur's dead.
Alright. Fuck. Okay, Ariana, you're up.
Okay. How big is this thing, can I ask?
This thing is roughly standing about close to 13 feet, so I would say it constitutes as a... I would say large.
Okay.
Yes, it is large.
Uh,
I see it up here. Classifies as large.
I'm going to try to fairy fire it. DC 14 deck save.
It's not very dexterous. No, that is a 3 minus 1. That's a 2.
Okay, so all attacks on it now have advantage.
Okay.
And it is glowing a pale white light right now.
So its entire weird log-like body shines with this glimmering white light.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, because what I was originally going to do doesn't work on a dead body.
Nope,
So that will be my turn.
Alright. Farlos, you are up.
Yeah. I'm gonna use reckless attack again.
You have advantage, you don't have to take reckless.
Oh, I don't. Okay. Then I just use.
Go ahead
use,
and make that roll.
I will just take
As
the
our DM
save.
said, you can take reckless if you really want to, but you don't have to.
Hmm.
24 will hit. $14 plus 2 for rage. So 16. All right. Is that it, Farlos?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. He's better than me, and I don't think I can use Costa.
All right. Marlon, you're up.
What is this? A giant freaking tree?
Kind of.
Okay.
The official name is Logger. It is like it's a weird stump-like creature, which is
I need to work.
okay.
All right, that's what I was kind of looking for. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my fancy stuff, and I'm going to take aim with my rifle and advantage. Is it for damage or just for attack rolls?
It's advantage on attack, not damage.
Damn it. Okay, I'll take it. Damn, does a 12 hit? Wait a minute, that's it.
A 12 will not hit.
Yeah. Damn. That was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, now you need one more, buddy.
Let's see here. What else can I do? I can use a cantrip still, can I?
No, because unless it's a bonus action,
Yeah.
you already attacked with your action.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Flock.
Not unless you have 2 attacks.
I'm gonna stand there. I wish. I'm gonna stand there and look pretty.
And then look pretty.
That's about all I can do.
All right, and
Stand there and look pretty. That's about all I can do.
with the gun going off, I can say that you can make a Bastion, you can make a perception roll with advantage because that is fucking loud.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
With the gun going off.
And it ain't that far away either, so
Oh my gosh, thank you. I do. Advantage. Okay, 19.
19. So you hear the loud shot that you heard earlier, and you haven't seen one of these contraptions before, but you won't forget that sound. You jolt up from your slumber.
Ah, I see the party's going without me. Can I look? Can I see what's going on from like where I'm at now?
Do you have dark vision?
No, but I'm assuming since he's in fairy fire, he might be illuminated.
Good point. I would say you can see a faint glowing coming from 30 feet away, yes. It would take half your movement to get up, and you can use your movement and your action. I'm allowing this for free, and then you would roll initiative.
So I can still cast it.
If you can get line of sight, yes.
Okay, so I want to get up and move toward the glowing light.
Okay.
Or I guess the 15 feet that I have.
Okay. Easily enough.
And I'm going to pull out a quick piece of paper and like my pen and start writing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast written bombardment on this glowing figure.
All right, and
It will need a dex save, DC 13.
yeah, well, it's got a -1 to dex and not very dexterous. But with a natural 19 on the die for an 18, it will succeed.
Okay, let me roll that damage. And take half of whatever it rolls. So 8.
Okay, what kind of damage is this?
Bludgeoning damage.
Okay, just checking. Alright, it is currently, the sap is starting to leak out of it, so it is the equivalent of bloodied at this point. And I need you to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh yeah. Don't start the party without me.
You see Arthur dead.
I don't see that yet. It's 12.
12, okay.
Well, your first impression with him is knocked on your ass anyway, so.
So, up next is the logger, which, seeing as it already has one meal, it's going to go for another. 4. Let's see who we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So. I'm going to choose a different target. Yeah, you know what? It's going to go for Farlos. Farlos. I need you to make a DC 17 strength saving throw for me, please. Alright, so you are wrapped up in
He
these
does have
vines.
advantage because he is raging.
Okay,
Oh, right.
so go ahead and roll again.
I'll count it.
Okay, no,
Okay.
so you are
Yeah,
wrapped
now
up.
you're good.
So you take 9 points of damage as these vines wrap around you, which is reduced to 4 because you're raging. But then it's going to go ahead and slam you around. So, assuming a 20 hits as it bashes you against a nearby tree. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage reduced to 6. 25. That is 15 reduced to 7. Another 25. That would be 16 reduced to 8. And that finishes its turn.
One XP.
Alright. So, Ariana, you're up.
Oh boy.
You rolled the 2.
Well, since
Then someone didn't wake everyone the fuck up. There's only so much I can do.
since I currently have advantage, I'm gonna shoot a guiding bolt at this thing.
Alright.
16 hit.
Yes, it will.
Only 11 damage. 11 radiant.
Alright, well, unfortunately, Radiant doesn't do anything extra, but that is 11 damage.
Mm-hmm. And since everyone already has advantage on this thing, guiding bolt does nothing.
Alright. After Ariana.
I will take
Sorry, go ahead.
10 steps back from where I was 15 away. I'll move to 25 away.
25. Okay. So
That
who?
would be my turn.
Okay, so So Farlos, you are up.
Okay. I'm just going to use Great Weapon Master Attack. I don't think I hit this the last catastrophic.
Alright, go ahead and make your roll. If you're choosing to do so recklessly, you may do so at advantage.
Okay.
He already had advantage, though. He's still very.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my, wait.
19 will hit.
Wait, is great
Oh.
weapon up?
Yep, -5, so that would be 14. 14 still hits.
Okay. Come on.
So 10 plus 5, 15, correct?
What?
It's,
Wait,
or is it plus 10 for the damage?
plus 10.
Alright, so that's 20 then. Alright, it's starting to look pretty rough. Alright, so Farlos, after you is Marlon. You're up.
Doki. Let's go one more time. Still have advantage on this thing?
Yes, you do.
So let's do it right.
19 will hit.
39.
Would you like to describe how you destroy this thing? It had 25 hit points left.
As the bullet goes through, it just shatters the limbs, and as the bullet kind of disintegrates and kind of breaks apart, it takes limbs off limb by limb, and just basically it falls apart and rots away with it from the necrotic damage it causes.
So Farlos is dropped to the ground as the light fades from this thing's eyes. Its jaw kind of goes slack, and the necrotic damage slowly spreads out over the bark, crackling like lightning, causing it to decay in the center, having it kind of bisect the creature, having the top half fall back and the bottom half fall forward. And laying at the base of where this creature has fallen is the unmoving body of Arthur. So,
Well, that fucking sucks.
Pharaoh's just limping, walking to offer clothes and falls on his knees. And tears start flowing out from his eyes. And he just keeps repeating, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Brianna will walk up and basically take her hand and close his eyes, saying a prayer. You find peace in the hereafter. And no, I can't guarantee I'll kill your enemies, but I'll give it my best shot.
Just walk off and back. The one time you weren't stealthy, damn it.
I didn't know you
Oh,
that long.
that wasn't a stealth issue.
It was not even a stealth issue. I rolled a natural 1 on a freaking perception with a +6.
gonna stealth better.
So,
Let me.
Ariana, as you say your prayer, give me a D100 roll.
While she does that, Dawson's playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Honestly.
93.
93. Okay. So you say your prayer. Unfortunately, doesn't really help anything, but you hope that the Raven Queen will guide his soul unto where he ever may be heading. Marlin.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear a voice in your head. Oh, that's such a shame.
Yes.
I was so looking forward to meeting him. Would you like a little help?
What would you do?
Well, we're friends, are we not? I'm simply offering some assistance.
Friends is a loose term, but yes.
If you can find a way to bring his body along to... there's a little town not too far from where you are. It's not very well known, but should you be able to get him there, I may be able to help.
This better not be some trick.
Now, why would I trick you, darling?
Because we both know how trustworthy you are.
I would say
I'll probably bring
very...
back. I know a way. Go ahead. Go ahead, DM.
Oh no, all I said was, she simply said, I would just say very. I mean, you think she's trustworthy as far as you know.
Right, exactly, yeah. So I'll tell everybody back, I may know of a way to bring him back. Just bring his body and we have to make a slight detour, but if it brings him back, I think it's worth the price. Worth the effort.
What is this price?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I have friends with unique powers that may be able to help. They're trustworthy to a point, but I mean, if it can bring Arthur back, we have to try, right?
Well, a friend of yours is a friend of mine. Won't prove until otherwise.
Well,
Might be a
good to know.
far-fetched idea, but we might as well try to keep his body in proper shape, or he might come back to a rotting corpse, and I cast Gentle Repose, and his body will not decay for 10 days.
That is perfect.
Okay. 10 days will. 10
Because
days it is.
we already had one death, a near-death experience. I took that as one of my prepared spells.
Well, Kale,
Okay, so
where am I going?
I will say this. Upon getting a closer look at the body, I would like anyone who really wants to, you can either make an Arcana or a Medicine check. I will accept either.
25. Medicine.
Twice.
Oh man.
Okay, so I see a 25 Medicine and a 25 Arcana. Between Marlon and Ariana, as you both look at the corpse of Arthur, you realize that with such extensive damage done to the head, there is very little chance that he could be brought back. It would be next to impossible. Not completely, but next to impossible to do so. Like, let me put it this way. Think of Gallagher hitting a watermelon.
Yeah.
Because of the way he was thrashed around, his head is busted open and there is gray matter all over the surrounding trees. There is next to no chance of actually being able to bring him back.
I'll tell Kale, be like, there's no way he can be brought back. Not with this kind of damage. There's no way.
Oh, well, I can't see the amount of damage, dear. I simply assumed that he fell in battle, that's all. Depending on the
He doesn't
damage,
have
I
a
could...
head.
Oh, my. Well, I could raise him as a familiar if you'd like, but not even I can fully fix that. I could bring him back, but he would be, well, mindless, and for lack of a better term, an undead being. He would only be able to obey simple commands and really wouldn't have a soul, so to speak of. It might be best to let this one lie in rest. Because I assume you don't want him back in that manner.
No, it wouldn't be Arthur.
I understand. I am sorry for your loss.
Yes, I'm sure you're truly sorry. Look at Ariana and be like, you and I both know he's more far off than we thought. We should let him rest.
I start searching around for, like, prodding the ground for, like, a soft patch of ground where I can start digging a hole.
I'm not going to make you roll for it. I would say that you're able to find one easily enough.
Yeah.
So you, if anyone assists you or you can do it alone, you were able to dig a gravesite and lay Arthur's body to rest. Not to be disrespectful to the character, but if you would like, you could go through his possessions should you so wish to do so.
Before we start burying him, I take his hand, clasp it between both of mine, basically say, sorry there was nothing more I could do. At the same time, I will be sliding that nice ring off his finger.
It explodes.
give me a sleight of hand roll, and anyone else around can, if you're paying attention to this, you can roll.
That is a natural 20, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Or 20.
I mean, it is still possible for others to perceive,
I know.
but natural 20 is going to be kind of difficult to beat.
Yeah, that's not.
Alright, so you're able to get that ring off his finger. You can tell it is.
The no modifier pull.
You can tell it is magical in some sense. You'll have to put it on to attune to it to know what it does, or you'd have to identify it. But you now have that ring in your possession.
Where's that damn coin that he was given earlier?
Oh yeah, that that was a 21. That was dude, you're not gonna find it. You knew it was in his bag, but that's all you know.
You know what? Let's just take the bag.
And I say you can take the bag, and
I mean,
you guys are able to make
gonna need
investigation checks if you want.
Gotta be 21.
yeah, I'll do an investigation check. Why not? 21.
And you said it.
Technically, since we can pat down your body, the check's not going to be that as difficult.
And you said you hit it with a 21.
Yeah, I
Hit
did.
it with a 21 sleight of hand, saying that we didn't know where he placed it. That doesn't
Okay.
mean you can
So
hide
with
it
an
from
investigation check though of 21, which would meet your DC, I would say upon thoroughly searching the bag, you do find a little hidden, for lack of a better word, compartment that you happen to find the coin in.
Woo!
So-
He'd want us to have it.
You can mark down that you have the coin. That will allow you to place it upon a tree and will allow you to return to Tank's Traveling Tavern at any time you so desire. Alright, so with your companion laid to rest, it has been a night that, well, maybe quite a few of you will not forget for some time to come. I'm not going to make you guys roll for another encounter for the night. You guys are able to continue your rest should you wish. And I think that this is a good stopping point for tonight. And we will pick up next week from after a long rest.
Rolling dice under the neon light, gathered with my friends, everything feels right. Adventure awaits in the fantasy we create. Every road brings laughter or sorrow, can't wait for our fate. In this world of magic, we'll take on the fight, our fates in our hands on our Wednesday night. Rolling dice, searching for that nat 20, with every turn we can feel so lucky. Join the fun, it's a magical time, roll with luck, come along for the ride.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed tonight's session.
With every session, our bond gets tight.
we'll see you again next week. Until then, may all your rolls be lucky. But I did just kind of want to end on a lighter note here, you know. The option was given, so that's why I took it in that kind of darker direction. I'm like, okay, so how can I make this where, well, technically decapitation, someone can't be brought back, so let's just say he got fucking Gallagher. There we go.